Welcome everybody to another memorable episode of Lockdown 23 and 1. Today we're going to be jumping back in the courtroom to witness 30-year-old Mr. Redding get arraigned for some new charges. Yesterday we did a video on him being sentenced for attempted battery and substantial bodily harm charges. He got 14 to 29 months, but that was his second time going into the courtroom to be sentenced for those crimes. For the people that don't know, the first time he went in there for sentencing, he ended up attacking the judge. So today, the courts is about to read him the new charges that he's going to be facing for the attack on the judge. Not to mention other bailiffs and people that were around that got physical in the situation as well. If you want more of a recap, go ahead and watch my video from yesterday. I'll keep it linked and pinned in the comment section below. But let's jump right into it, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoy this type of content, all things lockup and crime related, then this is where you want to be. Hit that like, subscribe, notification bell before you leave. And check out my playlist with many more videos for you to start watching today. Now, before I press play, look, these Vegas courtrooms are technologically advanced. Beyond our time, to be honest. And some of the things in this courtroom, some people might think they know what they are, but they have a much deeper meaning. I'm going to try to break that down as we go along.
Good morning.
All right, here we go.
Hello. Hello, are you Mr. Redden?
Yes, I am.
Hello. Okay, I have a few housekeeping matters to handle before we handle his case in anticipation of me appointing the public defender to represent him. There are multiple media requests. There were multiple orders that were signed in initial appearance court. I have amended several media orders to not allow live streaming because I do not allow live streaming. So to the extent initial appearance court allowed live streaming, I have amended all of those orders to remove that. I have filed amended orders yesterday. There are some new orders that I need to rule on, one from KLAS, one from Univision, one from Associated Press, and one from Fox 5. Does the state have any opposition to these media requests? Does the defense? Okay, I'm going to sign and approve these media requests. They are not for live streaming, and they are only for any sort of media that the media requested.
Well, we're not live streaming, Your Honor. We're definitely reacting, though, and man, that judge's chair, we're going to get there. This courtroom is super savvy. Scary, though.
All right, as for disclosures, before I arraign Mr. Redden, I want to disclose under Judicial Canon 2.11, Comment 5, that I do know Judge Mary Kay Holthus. I know her very casually and only professionally. I've never socialized with her outside, say, a professional event. I do, for instance, not know her phone number. I don't think she knows mine. We're not connected on social media. I've never worked at the district attorney's office, where I believe she worked for her entire career. Her daughter is a deputy district attorney on my track. However, the team chief has assured me that Kennedy Holthus will not appear on any of Mr. Redden's appearances. Therefore, I see no reason to recuse. However, I make those disclosures under Rule 2.11, Comment 5.
Alright, so she's pretty much laying down the foundation here, stating that she knows the judge, but she doesn't deal with her casually. In other words, they're not friends. And the reason why she's saying that is to show that there's no conflict of interest. So she's perfectly ample to take this case. Now, if she was best friends with the judge, then she wouldn't be able to do this because then emotions could be at play. Come on, man. There ain't a judge in town that ain't gonna take this one a little bit personal, but that's just my 2 cents. Look at all these Dells. Man, we're gonna get there, not to mention that chair.
Mr. Redden, have you been given a copy of the criminal complaint this morning?
Yes, I have been given one.
You're being charged with count 1, attempt murder, victim 60 years of age or older, a felony. Count 2, battery on a protected person resulting in substantial bodily harm, victim 60 years of age or older, a felony. Count 3, extortion by threat, a felony. Count 4, intimidating a public officer, a felony. Count 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are all battery on an officer, the same named victim. Oh, and by the way, I do not know any of the other victims named in the criminal complaint. Those are all felony offenses. Count 10, performance of act or neglect of duty and willful or wanton disregard of safety or persons of property resulting in substantial bodily harm or death, a felony. Battery on a protected person, count 11, that's a gross misdemeanor offense.
Ooh.
Count 12, battery by a prisoner, a felony. Count 13, unlawful act related to human excrement or bodily fluid, a felony. All allegedly occurring on January 3rd of 2024.
That is definitely not a good way to start off the year. Yup, this is exactly what happens when you attack a judge. Not to mention everyone else in the surrounding area. You're gonna get smoked. I wonder where he got the extortion part from. Either way, geez, I can't wait to see the sentencing on this one. If I were to guess, he's probably gonna get hit with like 400 years. If he doesn't beat or get it dismissed off of some kind of insanity plea. Like I said in the first episode, I think he definitely has some kind of mental issues because no one's going to go on and attack a judge over something that is he's only facing 19 to 48 months. No one in their right mind would do that. That's ridiculous.
Do you understand these charges?
Yes, I understand.
Can you afford to hire a private lawyer at this time? I'm sorry?
I'm trying to,
Can you afford to hire a private lawyer of your own expense and choosing?
He's looking at his family because he doesn't know. But if I were to guess this kind of a high profile case, someone's going to pick it up. Any attorney knows that this is great promo, win or lose. Your face and name, law firm, everything's going to be plastered on tabloids and you're going to be seen on TV. So I'm sure someone's going to represent this guy completely for free. You know, Better Call Saul type of guy. If I was an attorney, I'd be hitting him up ASAP. Bro, please give me a chance.
no, not at this time, no.
Are you a veteran or a member of our military?
No.
I can appoint a lawyer from the Public Defender's Office to represent you.
Thank you, Your Honor. And prior to Your Honor calling the case, I did, as a friend of the court, talk to Mr. Redden about his right to a Valdez-Jimenez hearing. I know that he did not have one in initial appearance court. However, he's going to be choosing to waive the prompt hearing given the circumstances that happened yesterday in district court where he's already been sentenced in his other case.
Okay, so he was sentenced?
Correct.
Okay, was he sentenced to jail or prison?
Correct.
Okay.
1948.
Okay.
So he's
19 to 48.
understood that and said that he's not trying to have the hearing today.
Okay, that's fine, and I'll canvass him on that. My only issue is I think what has happened is some standard bail figures have carried over since booking. So by the time he sees a judge, he is entitled to a Valdez-Jimenez hearing, but it is at that point that the court sets release conditions. So I'm removing the standard bail numbers that were only assessed at booking, frankly, until he sees a judge. And given the attempt murder charge of count 1, that is a set in court bail. So the standard bail numbers will be removed. It will be replaced with a set in court bail or release condition. He is entitled to a Valdez-Jimenez hearing within 48 hours unless good cause shown. But you say, Mr. Redden, Ms. Medina tells me that without waiving a bail hearing completely, you're at least willing to waive it for now because you have some other issues you have to handle. Do you understand and agree with this?
Yes, on 1948.
Okay, all right. So he'll just be on a set in court bail unless further ordered by the court. We need to set his preliminary hearing. Would you like that set within 15 days?
He's going to also waive the 15-day set and will do 30 days.
Okay. Sir, you have a right to a preliminary hearing within 15 days, and Ms. Medina has said that she's talked with you about that, and you're willing to give up that 15-day period and instead set your preliminary hearing within about 30 days. Is that okay?
Yes, that's fine.
Is this okay with the state?
Yes, Your Honor.
So I'm a little bit confused. Seems like they were talking about bail or something, you know. I don't see how that's possible if he just got sentenced yesterday to some prison time. Maybe he's going to appeal that sentencing and try to get a bond on those charges before he tries to get a bond on these. If they can't prove this guy's got mental issues, man, he is going to be living the rest of his life or damn near close to it in the state penitentiary. That's a fact, man. All those charges together, man, unreal. But he seems now, to me, very coherent. and understanding, actually. You know, he's thinking about his response every time the judge asks. He's actually looking at his family quite a bit. I don't know, psychologists or body language experts probably gonna take a closer look at all of this later on down the road. But me personally, I like to take a closer look into this courtroom analysis. Good gracious, have y'all ever seen a judge sit in a Spartan armored chair? This chair is designed to stop bullets, grenades, C4, 50 caliber, all the way up to 570mm NATO tank ammunition. Good God, I've never seen reinforcement like this in a courtroom. Now, like I said, the Vegas courtrooms are technologically advanced. These are Elon Musk prototypes, hidden inside of a Dell shell. That's right, they keep their tech info on the low. But I know, easily accessible white lightning. What the hell is Oddjob doing in here? Elon's signatures everywhere with the false moonlighting. White lightning once again, geez, they're relaxed in here. But you can tell that they spent all their funds on technology, because this Home Depot particle board here is definitely not hand whittled. Fuck those fake Dells. That's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. Got a few laughs. Learn never to attack a judge. You will get smoked from here to kingdom come. This guy's best bet is definitely to go with the insanity route. But I don't know, with his situation today, man, he looked really coherent. Like I said already, let me know in the comment section what you think. But this was some spur of the moment video. I actually had something completely else lined up. It just happened to pop into my feed and I had to react to it for y'all, man. Put a little closure to this. But stay tuned. I do have a pretty sad story coming your way. Unfortunately, some more prison violence. And also, I got a couple other interviews lined up that I think y'all are going to highly enjoy. So stay tuned for all the great content, ladies and gentlemen. Until the next time, as always, y'all be easy, be safe, and stay free.